thank you first of all to doing this interview with me for Banger.cz. I'm Blonska. Can we start right now?
Yes.
Okay. First question. You guys are now like the biggest composers and writers because you do the song with Drake and with Beyonce. You did the collaboration, right? So is it like different when you're doing your music and when you're doing with someone else for someone else? Or is it like
No, I mean, music is music, and I think we never thought that, you know, we started making music for ourselves, so anytime we're making music, it could go anywhere. And you just always wanted to represent you in the same way, so I feel like we kind of just make it for ourselves, and then if other people want to be a part of it, they're a part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched the interview on YouTube where you guys talking about that the second album was more easier for you to do than the first one, but in music industry people always talk about that it's more harder to do the second album than the first.
Yeah.
So how does it work?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we just learned a lot from our first one, so I feel like the third one's gonna be easier than the second one, you know?
So it's always gonna be easy.
I feel like we're more decisive every day, and we're more attached to what we do, so that makes for, you know, making music that speaks to you, and I feel like that comes a little faster.
Okay. Great. All featuring on the second album is from OVO, except the one, I think, My Imagination.
That's Division 2.
That's Division. That's OVO. Yeah, right. That's true.
Body Type.
Body Type.
Body Type we made with Stargate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stargate and James Followers.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It's just, you know, like we wanted to collaborate with them, and we worked with James before, so it was just, you know, people we wanted to work with, and it just happened. That record was made in a few hours, so we knew it had to be a part of the project, and, you know, it's like as important to have a good relationship with the people that you work with as much as the music sounds good, so it just worked. Yeah.
Just worked. Okay. Okay, you have Stu, opening act. How did that happen that you made him to do?
Yes, Stu, he actually moved to Toronto from Paris, and he's settled in Toronto, and he's often at the studio working with 40, who's our mentor, and we just got to know him through that relationship. We've always been a fan of his work. Amazing producer, amazing person, so great to travel with, similar-minded. And yeah, when the opportunity arose that we could collaborate together on this tour, we were both like, this is totally the right idea, let's make it happen. And a lot of the places that we've been to, the people who come to the show are actually fans of Stu. They've maybe seen him before because he's toured Europe, I think, a little more frequently. So yeah, it's been a pleasure to tour with him. Yeah, if you're coming to the show, check out the opening set because he's like so talented. He's transitioning, his choice of songs, and he's a producer too, and he's got some amazing materials.
Okay. This is the second tour you're doing. Is it some kind of different between the first one that you did?
Yeah, this one is definitely longer. More thorough, more cities in Europe and America, different places, bigger venues, and we're just locked in. You know, we've been on the road for 3 months now. We've only had like 4 or 5 days off.
Okay.
So stamina required is a little bit higher, but it's been a dream, and we realize it every time we go to a new place. Like, we're excited to be in Prague today.
Yeah.
It's like even this venue is so beautiful.
It's your first time in here?
Yeah, first time.
How do you like it so far?
Love it. It's cool. Yeah,
Cool.
Everyone we've met has been amazing. So
Okay. You're looking forward to it?
Definitely. I'm always looking forward to shows with Jordan because he's always making it exciting, to be honest.
Likewise.
Yeah, it's just like,
I don't know what tonight, but we'll try tonight.
Yeah, we'll try something fun. Exactly. And coming to these new places and these more intimate crowds and things like that, it just inspires us to be more intimate with the music that we're playing. It's unforgettable. an experience for us both, and we hold these very dear to our heart, these shows.
Did you miss something from Toronto that you didn't find anywhere but Toronto?
Did we miss Toronto?
Something, I don't know.
I guess our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it. I know it's there though. I know people are doing their thing, so that's beautiful. You know? I keep in touch with my friends, and they're not making music, but I know they're doing their own thing. That's like the best relationships in life are like when you don't have to like be there all the time. You know, you can like catch up. And, cool, I'm doing my thing, going around the world. You're over here, you're doing your thing. I'll see you when I see you. So we got an amazing family here in Toronto, so we miss it. But
How did My Imagination and collaboration with Division happen?
That was actually like one of the first songs we actually made as Majid Jordan. That was just, you know, Division was like one of the first groups that we started to work with, so we kind of just pulled that record back up, finished it, revisited it, and you know, from our knowledge of where we started to now, we know how to complete records a lot quicker, so that was a special one for us. I think they brought it up, like what's happening with that.
And Paul remembered it. Paul 1985.
Okay.
Yeah. He just remembered us making that song. He was like, yeah, whatever happened to that, I think it would be cool to create a moment. And we're all about creating those moments in time in music where we can come together, because everyone's on tour. Roy Woods is on tour, Division's on tour, we're on tour, Party just got off tour. So the label is moving right now. Everyone's going into that next stage, that next phase, that next project. You know, once we come out of this tour, we all have so much inspiration and more information. So all of those experiences, everybody, once we get a chance to settle again, I think it's going to be amazing. We're working on building studios right now, which is something we've never had before. You know, we've had to go into spaces and create studios out of nothing and make those spaces work for us for the amount of time that we have them, and then we're on the road again, or we're moving again. So it's cool that we have the opportunity now and the resources to just build our world, build our natural habitat where we're comfortable, and then invite people into that place. You know, invite artists that we want to work with. You know, like Carlo Langelo, he's hosted us so many times at the spot in LA. We made Something About You with our last project. It'll be cool that, you know, we can get him to come out to Toronto and do the same thing. We appreciate all those things. We appreciate those people.
What do you think their OVO label has, like, more strength? What is the strength in the label?
This similar-mindedness, the support. Whenever we're in the same city, we meet up at a show, at a party afterwards, if we're performing at the same time, during the day, whenever. And our teams, our management teams, and the people behind the scenes are all very similar-minded as well. Like, you know, they're all friends. They all have experience together. Division's team, Woods team, our team. They all know each other. Toronto is a very much city where people grow and develop together, and then once they get to a certain stage, they can rely on each other. And it's a beautiful thing, because once you have that, it almost goes back to what Jordan was saying, where it's those friendships where it doesn't matter how much time has passed. It's like calling you for this, calling you for that, and that's how these moments happen with records that come from the past, with surprise appearances on different stages and things like that. So that's the strength. The strength is in that ability to call on each other, really, at the moment.
Okay, nice. Majid, you grew up in England?
And actually in Bahrain. My mother was born in England, but she's Irish. I grew up in Bahrain. I lived there till I was 18. Didn't really know anything about singing or music. I discovered that later on in Toronto, because it's a very artistic city. A lot of young people that are happy to be themselves, happy to express themselves, and Jordan was the first person who I actually recorded a full project with and put out. under good people after even taking a break, because university that was the focus, and it was very intense. I had to make sure I finished because I had no idea what was going to happen in life. And yeah, Jordan always knew he wanted to be a producer.
Really?
Yeah, always knew. So seeing someone with that confidence and knowing what it was like, this is actually what I really want to do. I just didn't have the opportunity to discover it earlier in life. And I feel lucky that I found someone like you to bring that out of me and keep. I just, we just always want to make each other proud. We always want to be there and test ourselves, because the first dedication of himself to the project was just like very heartwarming. It made me feel like I wasn't going crazy, like trying to write songs and get this information out of me. For a long time I was like, am I doing this? Am I doing this right? So just having that at the very beginning, and now where we are today, it's like it's getting easier because we know so much about each other. We know like what we really like, decisiveness, time, and all of that stuff. So,
Jordan, you also work on the song Mine with Drake and Beyonce. Do you have guys like someone who you want to really work really hard? I heard Quincy Jones.
Yeah, Quincy Jones. Yeah, Quincy Jones.
Is that happening, or is he still on the wish list?
Oh, he's on the wish list.
He's on the wish list.
Yeah, I can't say that's happening. He's on the wish list.
Okay.
But I feel like there's actually like crazy enough. We were in the car just now, and I showed Majid this amazing bassist that I found on Instagram, and his name's Daryl Freeman.
Okay.
And he's just a guy that 40 actually showed me on Instagram, and he's so good. He's so good. Like, he's just incredible at playing bass, and it's like that made me want to like make a record with him. So, yeah, it's like always changing. It's always like picking up of what my interests are at that point. I feel like the wish list is like, I don't want to leave anybody out, so it's definitely, there's people, but I want to get back to the studio with Maj first.
Okay. Yeah. And just a little sneak peek, is there like third album coming next year?
Just a lot of new music.
A lot of new
music. We have many ideas, working on the tour bus right now on the road, just taking that energy as soon as we can get into recording. It's coming.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.